Hi, Andrew. Can you please accept my congratulations to you and how grateful I am for inspiration and everything?
Thank you very much.
So, because you are OG of Inagic business, so and we appreciate leaders like you. So, would you please share with us your product story?
Yeah. So,
Success product story.
so for me, I was introduced to the business in 2016, and at that time I was just a broke college student. So I was working part-time at a bank, and I was looking at the rest of my life, and I just said, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 for forever, like most people. And so this came into my life at the perfect time. My friend Ryan, he brought the water in the gallon, just like we most see. And he said, this is special water. It's from Japan. You have to try it and see what it does for you. And being an athlete my whole life, immediately I felt the difference that I felt like the water was lighter, right? I call it fluffy water. And so I was able to drink a lot more of it than usual. And at the time, I think partially due to stress, but I was diagnosed, I had headaches, microcluster headaches. And so I was taking prescription medication. And so after drinking the water, for about a month, I didn't need to take it anymore. So it got me off my prescription medication, and then I was interested. So I invested into the machine. I didn't really have the money, it's a lot of money, especially for a 22-year-old. So, but I did have good credit. And so there's a lot of different financing options that you can look into. There's in-house financing through the company, but you can also do financing if you have a credit score, maybe like a 680 or better, like 720 is pretty much the threshold. You can get almost anything. And so I applied for a credit card, and I got approved for $10,000. And so I put the financing on the card, and to me it was a bet on myself. So I believed in the water because I drank it and it had results for me, and I believed that I could help other people. And so when I had the machine, then I shared the water with other people, and then they had their testimony, and then they asked questions, and they bought the machine. And so I got my first 10 sales in 3 months. I got 20 by the 4th month. And then after 18 months part-time, while I was in school and working a job, then I went what's called 6A in the company. So I had over 100 sales total, and I got a $3,000 bonus. And fast forward now, our organization together has helped about 2,600 families. And it's definitely blessed me and blessed a lot of people. And because of that, we've been able to travel to places like this, beautiful places like this in Okinawa, Japan, and meet amazing people like you. So if you're a friend of hers and she's reaching out to you about the water, I recommend that you take a look because it's very life-changing. And I'm excited to see what it does for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so
You're
much. This is
welcome.
great story and very inspirational. So, what is your plan for your life? Like, what do you see right now? I mean, share something what is on your mind.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be with business, but if it's this business, that's fine. Like, probably you expand your knowledge. We all have our limitations and we grow and everything.
Yeah. So my
mission, vision.
My 5 pillars for a good life are faith, family, fitness, finance, and fulfillment. So I think those are areas that make up a good life. And so what's really important to me right now is family. So I proposed to my fiance, and so we're going to be getting married here in the next year. And then after that, I'm ready to have kids.
It's amazing. You're ready because you did everything what needs to be done.
Right. So I was originally from California. I moved to Austin, Texas. We bought a house. So we have a big house with land. And so now I have a place to be able to raise my family. And because of this business, my wife will be able to stay home with the kids. And,
never miss.
Yeah. And so instead of the typical, which is, drop kids off at daycare. And then go to work and then come back when you're tired.
Exactly.
We'll be able to spend time with our kids for their whole life. and we'll be able to give them options that maybe I didn't have when I was a kid.
Yep.
So my family is very important to me in the next vision.
Yeah, I think a lot of people who is in Najik family number one. And in the book, I'm sure you read the book, Mr. Ashiros.
Yes.
I really liked, like when we don't have money,
Right.
and everybody say, oh, high rate of divorce, blah blah blah, and everything. Mr. Ashiros says, change your water, but
Yeah.
don't change your wife.
Right, yeah, right.
So I mean,
right.
it's don't change your husband. A lot of people, it's just look at you, change yourself, work
Right.
on yourself.
And you can see with one of my leaders, Aldrin Vicente, you might have seen him in the demo video.
Is he your leader?
Yeah, no, he's on my team.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, so
yeah, I just said,
yeah.
but he's under.
Yeah,
in the
so
stuff.
you can see the baby carriage right here.
Yeah.
They're in the pool right now, and so they brought their baby girl here to Okinawa, and so it's amazing to have the freedom to be able to bring the kids with them, and then also to raise them in a home where they're together.
So I'm not gonna bug him, but I wanna just say to this video, you know what he said the first words to me? That I'm excited and grateful that my baby daughter, 6 months old,
Yes.
is gonna inherit
Yes.
the tree over
Yes,
there.
Yes. Yeah. So one thing that's unique about this business is that we're able to will it to our family, to our kids. And so instead of starting off at 1A, right, in the beginning, they leave off where we left off. So we can gift them to where we are. So it's legacy, which is really important. So,
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much,
You're welcome.
family.